Wow, I think we have a lot of notes here, but in general, there was a lot of agreement, like some of the other groups had, and there were a few areas where we were kind of questioning different opportunities for it. But to cover like kind of the negatives first, actually the positives. As we left, we had a lot of positive feeling up along SPCA and down Main. We were impressed by the architecture there. There was talk, actually throughout the tour, there was talk of maybe historical tours going on and kind of bringing out the architecture in the area and making sure that the casino and its progress kind of fits in with that. We saw a lot of positives about the residence area. The residential along, in fact, 13th up near where Joe's is and over by Pendleton area. We put a lot of negatives on that because we felt like the residential areas do not feel very safe. Kind of the buildings are up against, even along Main, the buildings are kind of right up against the sidewalks. People are kind of walking fast, there's no stopping, checking out what's going on. Cars are going fast. So there was concern about kind of invigorating the residential areas there, making them more open to the area. Something also I want to comment on the residential area is along Pendleton, and as we came up to Reading here near the casino site, we saw a lot of places where homeless were staying, and there was concern about a couple kinds of displacement there. One for the residents in the area, where are they going to go? Another idea was like some of these, there was a rec center closed down on that street there near Pendleton that we were interested in opening back up. Actually, a couple people approached us about it. So there was concern for the neighborhood there and making sure that we kind of bring them back, and that was an opportunity. The negative was kind of the speed of the cars going down past the new casino site. And are they going to be missing a lot of the businesses that are located there, and how do we slow them down? That's where we saw a little bit of the yellow, was the question of, can we slow them down with maybe monuments? The city taking some initiative there, putting some visuals in, get people to look at, check things out. And there was also talk of maybe pedestrian bridges to maybe just work around the traffic. One of the opportunities, though, also was parking, and the negatives is the displacement of the parking. Where's the parking going to go? How do people get to those businesses there? How do we make sure that that can thrive as an asset, the business district? And that issue about the driving, the condition of the sidewalks and the roads was kind of throughout the tour. Even up along the Main, where we saw a lot of green and positive, there was still questioning about, how do we make this open to the neighborhood? How do we make sure that people can have a chance to kind of get in touch with each other and with the businesses there? So, I think that's really kind of what our general feel was on the areas that were positive to me.